Hey guys, here's a quick update on the insulation. As you can see, I've got a lot done since that last video. I guess I'll step back to where it was at in the last video. I went through and I sealed all these gaps along the edges, and I taped all the joints on this rigid foam insulation, so everything's sealed up pretty airtight. And as you can see, I've got a bunch of the fiberglass insulation in. A few things have changed since the last video. The first change is that I actually found that they sell R21 that fits in the space that I had created. So I originally had planned putting an R19, and I got R21 in there, so that was a nice little bonus. The other thing that I had planned in the last video, I had mentioned how I was going to get a couple layers of this strapping material in, this wood you're seeing, and then put some insulation in, and then put more strapping in, and put more insulation in. I just thought that would be the easier way of getting the insulation in instead of having to work it down in that whole distance. But as I was putting the strapping in, it really became quickly obvious that, that these rafters are nowhere near straight. So, you know, these pieces of strapping were wavy all the way down. It was pretty bad. I guess I should have planned for that ahead of time, but I don't know, I kind of was wishful thinking that they'd go in and be nice and straight and I wouldn't have to worry about what the sheetrock was going to look like later, but that was not the case. So what we did was put the strapping in the whole way, all the way up to where the finished roof line is going to end up being, both on this side and then also on that side. And then I had to go through, using a level and some strings and everything, I had to go through and find all the low spots, and you can see a bunch of different places here where I had to work in different sizes of little strips of wood that I cut down just to get it as close to straight as I could. And then down here at the end, things got really bad. Had to put in big pieces down there, but it's not perfect, but it's pretty close. And I don't think we'll have any issues seeing any waves because, you know, this area right here is going to have a wall. It's going to get split up into two rooms, and I think the fact that this span isn't going to be one big long wall will make it so you're not really seeing those waves as much. So yeah, there you go. Here's the update. This whole side's done. Obviously just the bottom has the fiberglass. I still have to put another entire layer of fiberglass on the top. It's going to end up running up above those collar ties a little bit. So both sides are done, and then if I walk down here and I look over here, also have this portion above the bathroom done. This one I really didn't worry about too much. The only thing that this area would ever get used for is a closet, so I just got the strapping in there, eyeballed it, stuck a couple of wedges in a few really bad spots, and then moved on. So here's where I'm at for now. I'm out of materials at the moment. I gotta go get, that's all I have left for the R21, so I have to go get a few more bunches of that. And then I will check in again when we're working on the next layer of the rigid foam insulation. And then we're also going to get started fairly soon in the next few days on working on framing and insulating these end walls. I have to kind of come up with some plans and get some materials for that as well. So, alright, thanks for watching.